Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be bringing you my reaction and review for the season 1 finale of the excuse me, pardon me, the very short season that was the first season of Tales of the Walking Dead. Now, this episode I'm about to cover just dropped earlier today on AMC Plus, and it won't be dropping on regular AMC until next week. So unless you plan on watching on regular TV, don't keep watching or listening to this review. Or if you haven't watched this episode yet in general, I'm obviously going to be going into spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. So point is, if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, don't keep watching or listening. So this is the episode titled La Dona, and it was also the season 1 finale for the show. No word yet as to whether or not we're getting a second season or not. We'll probably find out some point next week or maybe in the considerable future. But in the meantime, the show is over for now, and we'll see what happens. So let's get to the season 1 finale, shall we? I really loved the vibe and the tone of this episode, which was super spooky. Like, this had the vibe and tone of a supernatural horror movie. You know, it had some creepy looking ghosts, it had ghostly whispers, it had some ghostly jump scares. There was like a moment that actually got me to go, you know, and it was great. And it was like a psychological horror as well, like tormenting the mind. You know, I guess this young couple come across this house that they were told about by a woman that they themselves murdered, and they killed her friends as well. Either they got into a scuffle, or it sounds like the murdered woman's friends were looking for her. They were questioning the young couple. They got into a fight, and the young couple came out on top as the victors. But it seems like the guilt of what they had done was eating away at them, and then accidentally killing their hostess, the elderly woman who took them in, was the final straw or breaking point for both of them, as they both started to hallucinate crazy things, like the ghost of the dead woman was haunting and tormenting them, the house seemingly coming to life and scaring the hell out of them, or the different Jesus Christ that were on the crucifixions, on the crucifixes on the wall of the house, coming to life and crawling all over the young woman. And then the bird asking him, "What did you do to the guy?" like referring to the people they had killed. It was pretty intense stuff. I gotta say, this was a very scary, spooky episode, and I really liked it for its supernatural elements. You know, we've seen supernatural episodes of The Walking Dead before, and episodes that have been quite trippy and not necessarily based in reality, like a character is hallucinating or imagining something. We've seen that before, but this really did feel like a good old-fashioned psychological, supernatural horror thriller movie, like all those genres combined into one episode, and it was quite spooky. Like, it really appealed to the horror fan in me. And I like how they don't necessarily answer the question, well, did they actually murder these people, or was it self-defense? It's kind of left ambiguous, although from the reflection in the pictures that they saw, it looks like they had killed like the small group of people who were friends of the girl they had murdered, Maria. And Maria was the one who told them about this house and this woman in the first place. And then they show up, if they refuse to leave, and end up giving this poor woman a heart attack. And then they don't even they don't even kill her brain. Like, they let her come back from the grave, literally, like a full-blown traditional zombie. And of course, because of their hallucinations and they're both losing it, they end up killing each other at the end of the episode, where at first we think, oh, are they actually being swarmed by walkers? But no, they just ended up stabbing each other after they had lost trust in one another, and they had both completely lost it. I hate that he killed the bird, though. I really hated that he killed the poor parrot. But I guess it wasn't surprising considering his fragile mental state. But good episode, though. I got to say, they ended this first season on one spooky supernatural episode, and I really enjoyed it. This was quite an appealing episode to me as a horror fan, because I was like, yeah, this is like a mini horror movie almost, and I really like it for that. What did you guys think of this episode? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your Sunday if I don't see you. Check back later to this channel. I am so sorry for some of the delayed videos that I have been putting off since Friday. I've got 3 more videos to upload later today, so please bear with me, and thank you for your patience. Tales of the Walking Dead is now streaming in its entirety, its first complete season on AMC Plus, with this episode, the season 1 finale, dropping next week on AMC regular TV. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, what's your favorite scary movie?